Hi, I'm Gerry from Gerry's Craft Room, and today I have something different. I want to show you two lookbooks I made. I work together with a wholesale company called Craft Emotions, and I made lots of videos using products they carry. Now I made two of them because I wanted to give one to Craft Emotions so they could share examples made with their products, and I ended up giving them both away. I made the books from scratch, and I like it when you turn the pages it's not all wiggly wobbly like with a bookbinding ring, and I like to use a dimension on my pages with flowers and other bulky elements, and I like it when you can turn a page without having to be super careful that embellishments get stuck to each other or rip. So let's take a look inside. The first page is the different techniques to use a stencil on one card. And the second page and the next ones are also with stencils, more techniques and 3 ways to use one stencil. I have a QR code that brings you right to the video that goes with the examples. And here are a few of the water and ocean themed cards. And I also added another page for the products used and the QR code. And a mini card to fill the page. This is another page added to hide the products with a fish card, and here are the cards from the first Ocean Stamps video. I often like some humor on my cards, like on this card, with the fun Distress Oxide brush technique. And here are the alcohol ink backgrounds with the jungle cards, and these were so much fun to make, and the QR code again. More alcohol ink backgrounds but with markers this time, and pretty backgrounds like this just need something little added. Here are the products again. Another simple card without a video this time to fill up the book. Here are a few more cards without a video. These are mini cards I made as examples for a make and take. And here are the cards with the faux layered backgrounds and the 2 different ways to do them. And here are the cards from the 7 ways with 1 die video and some fun ways to stretch your products. And as I was going along, the book was getting bulkier. I seem to use a lot of foam and layers. And here's the other book with a few different cards in it. The outside is the same. The first cards are the same as in the first book, and I made a bunch of them double, and there are quite a few hours in these books. This is another one of the ocean cards, and I added a little card to fill up the open spot next to the product list for the next 2 cards. And this is one of the first of the ocean cards. And with the next card I added some fish at the top I colored and didn't use. And the jungle cards again. And here are more cards I made as examples for the make and take with the box stamps. And the cards with the alcohol ink markers. In the video are a few different techniques to use the alcohol markers on Yupo paper. And here are the faux layered background dies cards again. And finally the 7 techniques with 1 background die. It's fun to see them all together like this. The binding is of my own invention, and if there are enough requests I could turn it into a class. So leave me a comment if you would like to learn how you can make one. There are 2 ways you can make the binding, a simple and a bit more advanced one. But I think it's totally doable for all crafters. I used a bunch of different colors for the book and some techniques also to make an interesting cover. Building a book from scratch is fun, and also if you're a card maker it's fun to save some of the cards you made. You know, the special ones, just make them double and keep them in a mini album like this or a binder. I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and make sure to keep on crafting.